How to create a PostgreSQL user or role with Ansible? I'm going to show you a live demo with some simple Ansible code. I'm Luca Burton and welcome to today's episode of Ansible Pilot. Ansible create a PostgreSQL user or role. Let's talk about the Ansible module PostgreSQL_user. The full name is community.postgresql.postgresql_user, which means that is part of a collection on module community.postgresql maintained by the Ansible community to interact with PostgreSQL. The collection is tested with Ansible-core version 2.11. Prior versions such as 2.9 or 2.10 are not supported. The purpose of a module is to create, alter, or remove a user role from a PostgreSQL server instance. This module requires the PSI-COPG2, a Python Postgres user library. You must ensure that Python 3-PSI-COPG2 is installed on the host before using this module. Parameters. Let me summarize the main parameter of the module PostgreSQL_user. Ansible suppose that PostgreSQL is in the target node. The only required parameter is name, the name of a user to interact with. The parameter state specifies the desired user role state. The option present means that the user role should be created. The option absent means that the user role should be deleted. You could specify the desired password in the password parameter in clear text or MD5 hashed format. You could also specify a database option with the name of a database to connect to and where the user's permissions are granted. Another way is to perform the same operation using the PostgreSQL_privs Ansible module. And now, demo time. Let's jump in a real-life Ansible Playbook to create a PostgreSQL user, now called role. I'm going to show you how to create the myuser user or role in the current PostgreSQL server. Are you excited? Let's move on. Welcome to my editor. I'm going to show you one Ansible playbook to create a PostgreSQL user or role. Let's begin our YAML document with 3 dash and one name for a play, PostgreSQL demo. That is going to target all of my inventory. Let me set also become to true because I need root privilege for some action. On the variable list, let me define 2 variables. One is db_user. This is the user or role that we are going to create, my user, and the password db_password. In my case, I'm setting some pretty difficult one, my secret password 123. I really recommend to store the password in an Ansible vault. But let's keep it simple for this example. On the task list, we have 2 tasks. The first is to verify that the utility is present using the package module inside the Ansible built-in. The package name is Python 3-PSI-COPG2. This is a standard Python library that interacts directly with a cluster. So once the utility is present, we could finally create the user or role using the community.postgresql. This is the collection name, and then the module name is PostgreSQL_user. Let me set the parameter state to present, and then the name of the user will be the value of a variable db_user. In this way, we could customize easily our Ansible playbook. And on the password, let me set to the password variable. Last things, we would like to execute this module not with a root privilege, but with Postgres user. And in this way, we enable the user change. As you can see, in a few lines of code, we are able to connect to our target system and verify if the utility is correctly set up, as well also to create the user, set the password in a completely automated way. This is a great time save for you. Thank you for noticing there was actually a typo here, because this module is called Python 3 PsychoPG2. Yes, now the playbook is correct. Let's move it on to the terminal to have a lot of fun. Welcome to my terminal. Let me show you the Create Postgres User and Role playbook in action. First of all, let me connect to my machine, the one that we set up on the previous lesson. So SSH DevOps at demoexample.com. Let me switch to root user, and now let me switch to Postgres user. Oh well, no, it's not a sudo, it's a su with a dash to load the home environment variable of the user Postgres. In this way, we are able to launch the PSQL command line utility, and with a /du, we can list all the available users, now called role. As you can see, there is only Postgres user with a super user with all the access in this Postgres cluster. So let me exit from the Postgres user, from the root user, and from the normal user. Yes, it's a lot of chain, and execute my Ansible playbook. With Ansible-playbook command, also let me specify the inventory file, as well also the name of the Ansible playbook, so user_create. The execution will be super fast because it only required to connect to the target system and execute the user or role creation. First task is to verify that the utility is present, and actually it is. We set it up in the previous lesson. And we got a change status only on the create db user or role. What happens if we execute again, or if the user is already present? Well, Ansible returns an OK status, which means that the user is already present. This property is called idempotency and is very common with a lot of modules. Now let's verify together on connecting manually to the target host. So let me connect via SSH DevOps as username at demoexample.com. Let me switch to root, and from root to the Postgres user. Now we could execute PSQL command, and yes, this time with /du we got my user as a role name. Yay, great job Ansible! You simplified my day. Great, I'm so happy. Now you could automate more of your Postgres management journey. Great success! Now you know how to create a PostgreSQL user or role. Thank you for watching. I hope that now you can automate more of your Postgres automation journey. Follow me for more lessons about how to automate things with Ansible. See us on the next lesson and have a great day! Yay! This video is part of our Ansible automation program. Sign up today on www.ansiblepilot.com for uninterrupted exclusive video and so much fun!